Guys, what's up? It's Blackheart here and welcome to a new video. First of all, Raven can suck medic. Second of all, let's go straight to the point. Today we're gonna talk about Clive in Season 3. We're gonna see what changed about Clive in the new season, and we're gonna see why I actually like the changes for Clive in Season 3. Do more of these. Do more of these because the Clive changes are very good. I like them. Let's go straight to the point. Basically, Clive this season has received some buffs on Zantetsuken gain, but at the same time, he lost a lot about his power. A lot of his tools were really reduced. So let's go straight into detail. Let's watch the new move first all together. So this move is a beautiful example of I don't know. What is this? What is this shit? What is this shit, man? This is so ugly to watch. It's doesn't even war splat. I don't know if it war splats from certain ranges. I didn't even test if it war splats from certain ranges. Let me try to soup. Like this, maybe. Lily. No, it doesn't war splat. No, it doesn't war splat. It brings back to the. I don't know why anyone would use this move. So it's a mid high. This can be ducked. This high can be ducked. The mid is minus 17 on block if you do just the first part of the animation. I don't know. I don't think there's much use to this move. Maybe sometimes randomly, maybe you can try to throw it out. But honestly, the good thing is that it doesn't jail. So if you try to challenge the first part, you get hit by the high. That can be good, of course. Again, I don't know. It seems like an ugly ass move to throw out, but it's also a little bit linear to one side. I don't think I'll ever use this move if I'll play Clive ever. But okay. Clive received also a very interesting change. Now he can do throw from from stance. So like this, right? See? This is very good because if you try to challenge Clive with Power Crush when he's in stance, you have this new option that is the throw that of course can catch him off guard. So it's a good thing to have. It's not too broken, I think, because of course it still comes out at 15. It comes out at 15 frames. 15 frames while he's in stance. So yeah, it's not a huge deal, but it's something good to have. They made it 15 frames to balance it out. Very good. Okay, so we're gonna see a lot of nerfs on Clive. They actually nerfed the character, and it's good to see. But honestly, they should have done the same with a lot of other characters. For example, let's look at Hit Smash. Hit Smash now went from +8 to +5. So basically, it's a little bit easier to go away from Clive after he does it, because of course there's also pushback. So yeah. Good change, but honestly I would nerf the homing on this fucking Hit Smash. This fucking Hit Smash hits 360 degrees. That's what you should remove about this Hit Smash. The rest is okay, but really the homing properties should go. It hits even on the back. It's so stupid. 1-2 now gives more Zantetsuken on hits. Again, so as you can see, they buffed some of his Zantetsuken gain. Now goes from 15 to 20 Zantetsuken received, so it's always nice to see. So again, more Zantetsuken on this move. 2-2, now it's minus 11 on block, so it's actually punishable now. This used to be safe. That's a good nerf, but to compensate with this nerf, they buffed but also let's say reworked 2-1+2. 2-1+2 now, it's high, mid, and the mid is safe now. So this string now it's safe, but you can sidestep the 1+2 better now. You can sidestep 1+2 more consistently, and he fucking dies. So again, there's a little bit of this mind game on 2-2. If you don't sidestep and he does the 2 option, it's unsafe now, and that's good. The fastest option. Instead, if you do the 1+2, it's safe, but you can sidestep. By the way, 2-2 is not even a good string to start with, because apart from the 1, the 2-2-1, the 2-2-2 and the 2-2-1+2, you can both power crush both of these. So like the best string ever, and now they try to rebalance the string a little bit. It's not too bad, honestly. I agree with this. 1+2, now that's a big nerf, because 1+2 now has way less tracking. It really doesn't track as it used to do before. As you can see, it's way easier to size. I know now I'm with Lily, but again, this move used to track a lot, especially to the right. Now basically they nerfed it, and it's very easy to evade. So again, that's a good nerf. I think this move should be -10 though on block. It's a 13 frame meat engager. Make him -10, and maybe to compensate, I will give him a 13 frame down for 1, maybe to compensate. Maybe, I don't know. But again, I'm not head of the balancing. What would I know? Now a very good change. That is on back 2. Okay, back to when he goes into stance. Now goes from +6 to +4 in stance, and from -4 to -6 on normal block. So what does this mean? It means that now he goes into stance again at +4. At +4, basically, he cannot mix you up, basically, because he has no real thing that closes out the frames at +4. For example, look, dig jab. The only thing that wins, of course, is the power crush. That is very punishable, though. If you do something else, look, everything, basically dig jab wins against everything else, even if I don't do anything, by the way, because Clive cannot block in this stance. So even if I don't do anything, it's a punish, basically. So yeah, guys, basically right now back 2 is very good on hit, but on block there's no mix-up really. The only mix-up is whether I'm gonna power crush or not. So there's not a huge deal here. Again, it's good because this is a very good high. Look at the range, by the way, of this high. Look at the range. 2.7. Yeah. 2.7 high. That was +6 on block. At +6, of course, you couldn't dig jab, for example, because more options were gonna, destroy you on block. Finally, they're removing some reward on block, finally. And again, they should do the same with all the other characters, really. If they do the same kind of change to every other character, Tekken 8 is solved. It will be the best Tekken ever. Honestly, we are so close, Namco. Come on, you can do this. Look at these changes. You can do this. But not only they don't do it with every character, but as we saw already, some cards got even buffed, like Raven. Mannaggia quella troia, Evan di Raven. Raven players, we all carried. Sorry, let's go. 442 now gives more Zantetsuken as well. 442 goes from 20 Zantetsuken to 25 Zantetsuken. Again, so as we can see, they try to buff the Zantetsuken gain on some of these things. Now a very important nerf as well. Running 2 goes from +14. It was +14 on block, mannaggia quella troia. Look at the range of this mid, by the way. It was +14, but like how this is crazy in the first place. By the way, so basically a free mix-up, completely free. From +14 to +8. So 6 frames nerf on this move. 6 frames nerf. That's a huge deal. Because again, at +14 you had no counterplay. Now, of course, you can try to parry some options. You can try sidestep, but not recommended because you cannot sidestep shit. But let's say it's a little bit easier to deal with this mix-up. A little bit. It's not like because again, for example, now you can try to power crush some options. I'll try to show you a thing that you couldn't do before. Again, I like the fact that these moves now have more counterplay. I'm gonna show you, for example, if you power crush now, for example, if you power crush, you beat all the mids. You see? Even if I do the power crush, if I do this, oh wow, it actually trades because Lily's power crush is very slow, but okay. So yeah, and now at least you can try to do something instead of being -14 and you couldn't do anything about this move. Just a guess. Good change, good change. While rising to 1-2, also more Zantetsuken as always. Again, we saw that again Clive now gains more Zantetsuken out of his stuff. Now again, while sending 1-2, now gets 25 Zantetsuken, the same as 442. So again, now you're rewarded more when you punish well with this card. I like this again. I like that they try to making more Zantetsuken rely more Zantetsuken, sorry. Full crush down for 2 now. It's minus 13 on block instead of minus 12. This is very good because, of course, this is a non-low parryable low that comes very fast from full crouch. So it's good that if you block it, you get rewarded a little bit more. It was only minus 12 now, minus 13. So, for example, Kazuya can launch it now, that carried piece of shit. Also, Phoenix, so you see all the nerfs, guys, by the way. They nerfed the card a lot in this patch, not gonna lie. Probably one of the most nerfed cards in the game right now. In Season 3, together with Anna, probably. Again, that's good, because Clive was fucking broken on release. And he was fucking broken in Season 2. They finally tune him down a little bit. And that's what we want to see with all the characters. Please continue doing this, please. Phoenix now is minus 9 instead of minus 7. So you can check him a little bit better after Phoenix 2. Yeah, so again, that's nice. We have a buff to the Phoenix Hell Sweep. Cringe animation, by the way. And it deals more damage now. Basically, the Hell Sweep deals more damage. So, yeah, a little bit more. It's almost non-existent buff, almost. And then, the last thing they changed is that now Zantetsuken moves deal less damage, all of them. For example, level 3 Zantetsuken deals 48 damage now. Okay, level 5 now deals 75 instead of 58 instead of 65. And the max level of Zantetsuken we're gonna see now only deals 75 instead of 80. So still a lot of damage, but a little bit less than before. For example, before, basically, dealt the same damage as a full Rage Art, basically. A full Rage Art. Now, it would, even in combos, it will deal a little bit less, but still strong. So yeah, guys, basically, these are all the Clive changes. What can I say? Finally, a character nerfed well. Like, they nerfed all the things they needed to nerf, basically, the character. I think he's still very strong, very for example, I think they should still tune down a little bit his heat. He has a lot of spammable stuff in heat. As always, guys, the common reasoning with this patch is let's nerf everything but heat. Heat is still a problem. Heat is still a problem with a lot of characters, including Clive. He has a lot of bullshit in heat still. Like, let's remember, for example, I don't know, just to make an example, for example, for example, I think, if you ask me, this should be probably unsafe, probably minus 10. Because this is a mix-up from a down for 1 string, in which basically the only thing you can do is parry. The rest is completely, it's a completely free string to throw out, with no reasoning. Just to make an example, also for example, the Heat Smash shouldn't be homing, just to make another example. Okay, so there are some other tweaks that we need to do to Clive. Oh, for example, this move is so stupid. You know, this move. Mid from stance +4 on block with no counterplay. So yeah, this is too much still. But again, I like. So it's a start. They started nerfing at least some of these most broken tools. That's always nice to have. That's always nice to have and to see and to hear. So good job. I would like for them to do a little bit more in terms of heat reduction with him and the rest of the characters, but it's a good start. So yeah, now bonus part. Now bonus part for the ones who want to stay. Yesterday, I had a discussion on Twitter with iMortalXSoul that I mentioned in my last Raven video because he said something very stupid, okay? And I gotta address this in a video because this is fucking unbelievable. So basically, I was complaining about Raven's new move because now Raven has a fucking shit move from stance that is Soul Zone 3+4 that completely evades your poking even if he's -9. So, for example, I want to show you why I got so... guys, I got so angry yesterday that I fucking threw a punch at my desk and my hand was red for like, I don't know, 10 minutes. Because this is fucking unbelievable. Okay, I'm gonna show you because really, I cannot be the villain in this situation. I'm fucking tired. We had a discussion about this on Twitter, and how is it possible that people are even defending this piece of shit move? It's under any control. So basically, now Raven has again a safe that I talked about in my Raven video. He has a safe evasive launcher from stance. And by the way, it happened multiple times during these and other matches that Raven did. For example, this Raven, Jacob Cass, absolutely not carried with Raven like every other every other Raven player. He did 1-2, for example, he did, I don't know, 1-2 into Soul Zone. I tried to whiff punish him, but of course he goes into this fucking piece of shit evasive launcher he has from stance, and I get launched for trying to whiff punish. And this is the best example is at round, I don't remember if round, let me see if it's round 3, probably round 3. So yeah, look at this. Okay, now it does this. Okay, Oki. What do I do on Oki? On Oki, I decide to stay on the ground and then tech roll. Okay. Raven whiffs. You see, you can clearly see, probably visually, that Raven whiffs. Okay, and then he goes into stance. Okay. This transition before was always punishable. Like he said, he showed that if I were a little bit faster, I would have hit him here, even if he did the evasive part. Of course, my dear friend Mortal doesn't understand that this is online. So it can happen that you are a little bit late on what... Because also I gotta understand what Raven is doing on screen, by the way. It's not that's so easy. But now you will see that if we played Raven before Season 3, my while standing for would have still been a punish. Because look at what happens here. Look at this fucking shit. How do I not hit him? How? How do I not hit him here? Look at the fucking kick where he goes, and and look at where he is. He fucking goes to the air before even the health bars. Hey, let's go. Let's fly to the moon. Let's fly to the moon and let's launch you because you tried to whiff punish me, and I fucking died because of it. I tried to whiff punish and I'm dead. No, he doesn't die. I die for trying to whiff punish. Okay, and he fucking launches me. By the way, this is a fucking safe launcher, safe evasive launcher from stance. So again, he showed that if I was a little bit faster, I would have hit him. So oh my god, man! Either you are lightning fast against Raven now for trying to whiff punish him, or you die. Amazing concept, and people even defend this. Amazing concept. Okay, not only I have to think about what I have to do, but also I have to be careful, because if I am 1 frame slower, Raven launches me for trying to whiff punish. So he makes a mistake whiffing, and I have to die. Because again, let's look now. I want to show you, because really this is boggling my mind since yesterday evening. I cannot like stop to think about this. Okay, now let's see if Raven does something else. Okay, I'm gonna take the Raven side now. Okay, I'm gonna do the other options now. This loses. I'm gonna do the other stance options now. I'm gonna try even to evade now. Look at this, for fuck's sake! Look at this. Even if he tries to evade with up or back, he gets hit by it. Why doesn't he get hit if he does the evasive safe launcher? Tell me, why does he win instead? If there is something wrong with this move. There's something wrong, because really, if he disappears with up, he still gets it. You see, it was still a punish. If I played the Raven Season 2, it was still a punish here. It's not like I was wrong. Wake up, pieces of shit. Wake up. Don't get fooled by these Raven fucking ass down players. It was still a punish. But no. Because now, again, I'm spamming the other options now. I'm doing the other options now. You piece of shit mortal you are. I'm doing the other options now. It was a punish. I don't give a shit. It was a punish. I don't give a shit. It was a fucking punish, and I died because of it. Like, I was like, I don't know. I was like 1 frame slower. So either you are lightning fast or you die because you tried to whiff punish. How do you like this concept? How are you defending this concept? This is fucking shit. And by the way, again, the launcher is safe. Like, let's say I blocked this because he said, yeah, but even at -9, you know, you can just down for 1 check. First of all, Again, if he's in stance at -9, he can still do this evasive move to try and condition you. At -9 on blocking stance, he conditions you, not the other way around. He conditions you in trying to do some stuff, because otherwise you whiff and you die. Amazing, but because again, I did a heat smash, 13 frames, and again, Raven was -9 into Soul Zone, and I died because of it. Again, I am not wrong for trying to check Raven at -9, and I die because he has to fucking disappear from the screen. He has to disappear and then launch with a safe launcher. So again, not only this, but if I do down for one check, I don't even hit him. I don't even get rewarded for trying to check Raven at -9 instance. My reward is just blocking the evasive launcher, and then he's -6. Of course, at -6, since he's Raven, he can do a lot of bullshit. He can try to parry, he can try to evade, he can try to do the behind you, over here. Fucking shit character for idiots. Everybody who plays this character probably has an automatic spoon that alone gets into the soup, then goes back up and feeds you, because they don't even know how to eat, probably. I don't know, they have something that helps them in their daily routine, because they don't want to work for anything, okay? So again, I'm just showing you now that every other option loses. Every other option loses. Why did I die? Why did I cannot believe I'm thinking about this since last evening. Why did I die for trying to whiff punish? Mannaggia quella puttana, troia, stronza, Eva, puttana, ladra, cazzo, Cristo, di Dio, puttana, troia, vaffanculo, vaffanculo, vaffanculo. See you guys very soon again. Take care. Love you. Bye.